Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, ShrimadBhagavatam368. As you may remember, Krishna was letting Akrura know that he knew he had the gem. So many are benefiting from it, and you are the cause of it. But my dear Akrura, you are the cause of something else also. You have made me seen as accomplice in the theft. That is what the citizens of Dwarka think, that I gave the jewel to you. Please convince them that I had nothing to do with it. Actually, since Satyajit is dead without a son to perform his obsequies, this jewel should have been handed down to his daughter and her sons, who will offer rice and till to the dead man every year. But we do not want it. You observe all the rules of purity so well, and you are a very good man. The jewel can stay with you. We really do not want it. Only please be good enough to make my brother and my wife believe that I had nothing to do with your running away with it, that you did it on your own and not at my request. Shamed to the verge of tears, Akrura removed the upper cloth he was wearing, and out of a knot in it, he brought out the Saimantika and placed it in Krishna's hand. Krishna held it in his hand for a while. His face was grim and sad, and after a moment, his old smile came back. He showed it to everyone assembled there and gave it back to Akrura. Krishna walked quietly out of the hall, and no one spoke a word. 234, Draupadi's Swayamvara. 1 year had passed. Messengers came from Panchala to announce the Swayamvara of Draupadi, the daughter of Drupada. Krishna, as she was named, had been born of the sacrificial fire, along with her brother Drishtadyumna. And there was a story behind it. Drupada had performed a sacrifice with a desire to get a son who could kill Drona, his enemy, and a daughter fit enough to be the bride of Arjuna. He admired Arjuna that much. But the fates had so conspired that the desire of Drupada was not to be achieved. The Pandavas had perished in the fire at Varanavata, and the king had to hold a Swayamvara for Draupadi. The feat which the hero was to perform was a test of an archer's skill. If not Arjuna, at least an archer near enough to Arjuna in archery was the desire of Drupada. Krishna knew already that the Pandavas had escaped from the house of lack. As though he knew nothing, he accepted the invitation for the Swayamvara. The entire Yadava clan went to Panchala, but Krishna at the 11th hour had told his son Pradyumna and his cousin Satyaki that they should desist from attempting the Matsya Yantra, which was the test. He wanted Arjuna to win the bride who was born for him. The 5 brothers would somehow manage to be there. He knew that. Things happened as predicted. Arjuna, in the role of a Brahmin, pierced the Matsya Yantra and won the hand of Draupadi. Later, Drupada came to know that the Pandavas were alive and that it was Arjuna who had won Draupadi in the contest. Krishna and Balarama went to the potter's house where the Pandavas were staying with their mother Kunti. It was the first time the cousins met. They fell at the feet of Yudhishthira and Bhima. Krishna embraced Arjuna. Nakula and Sahadeva prostrated at the feet of the Yadava brothers. At that moment was formed a friendship between Krishna and Arjuna, and the decision on the part of Krishna to be with the 5 brothers through the troubles that were in store for them. A few months after this, Krishna went to Indraprastha with his cousin Satyaki to spend a few months with Yudhishthira and his brothers. Thrilled at the thought that they would be all together for some time, the Pandavas welcomed Krishna and Satyaki with great affection. Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.